Hi, my name's Rebecca. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse and a counsellor. Over 20 years ago, I started a project for other survivors called Into the Light to provide resources, support and information. As part of the project now, we're making a series of short films about the issues that impact survivors. In this film, we're going to look at flashbacks. Flashbacks can be very distressing, so it's important to understand them, where they come from and how we can respond to them. A few years ago, there was an iconic TV series called Life on Mars and also Ashes to Ashes, featuring the detective Gene Hunt. Sudden images came into the main characters' minds, triggered by something in the present which would transport them back to their past life. This is a very good analogy of how flashbacks work. Flashbacks occur when a trauma has not been processed properly. The World Health Organization gives a very good definition of the connection between trauma and flashbacks. This is what they say. It's a delayed or protracted response to a stressful event of either brief or long duration of an exceptionally threatening or catastrophic nature. Typical features include episodes of repeated reliving of the trauma in intrusive memories, i.e. flashbacks. During a flashback, you can lose touch with the here and now, and there's a blurring between the past and the present, and it can feel very frightening. It can almost feel like you're experiencing the past event now. Maggie Ellis, a counsellor from Life Centre, says this, that flashbacks are fragments of memory that have not been properly encoded yet into the memory system. There are different types of flashbacks. There could be a feeling flashback, that's when you have an extreme emotional response to a situation or a person. Or you could have a body flashback, that would be a physical feeling after the event and it's triggered by something in your present. You might feel tight or nauseous or sick. You can have pictures and images suddenly come into your mind, usually triggered by something in the environment. And that can also happen with smells or even sounds or music. Then you can have an acting out memory. This could be repetitious behaviour, for example washing, but without knowing why or where that feeling comes from. And then there's transference. That's when we react strongly to someone in our present life, but they're actually from our past life. It's not the person in front of us, but it brings the same resulting emotion. The way out of flashbacks, the way into the present and out of the past, is through grounding. Grounding is when we actively bring ourselves from the flashback into the present day, and we can do this in different ways. First of all, start with your feet. Stamp on the floor. Remind yourself of ground itself. You're in the here and now. Look at your breathing. Try and breathe deeply. When we're frightened, we can breathe very quickly. So slow your breathing down. Even count 4 in and 4 out. Be aware of today. Use your senses. Look around you at the room you're in, or if you're outside, look at the trees or wherever you are. Listen to music or whatever is going on around you and feel. Feel the chair you're sitting in or wherever you're standing. Remind yourself this isn't actually happening. If it helps, talk to that child part of yourself. The worst is over. Assure them of that. Hold tight. In a strong flashback, sometimes we can even lose perspective of where the world ends and we begin. So hug yourself. Get a sense of your real self. Even perhaps hold on to a pillow if that helps. Take time after a flashback. Be kind to yourself. Do something comforting. Have a cup of tea. Listen to music, whatever works for you. Get support from friends, from a counsellor, Write down your flashback when you're ready. What happened before? What was the trigger? Gain understanding. That will help to re-encode your memory and stop flashbacks from happening. If you want, you can download this information from our website. This might help you when you're having a flashback because you can just pull it out from your bag, and this could give you comfort and reassurance. The website address is intothelight.org.uk.